Okay, let's talk about the 4 quadrants. Now, you are in business. Everybody is in business, okay? So these are the 4 types of people in business. Like I said before, everybody is in business. It's just whether is it your business or someone else's business, okay? So we have employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. So everybody's in business. Is either your business or someone else's business. So let's talk a little bit about this. This is the people that work per hour or per salary. Okay, so in business, the compensation for an employee is either hourly or salary. Okay, now we have the self-employed. The self-employed is the person that opens a small business, and the business depends on them being there for the business to run. So they have created a business, and it depends on them. So it's like they created a job for themselves. So they own their job. So you own your job. And you don't get paid per hour. You don't get paid per salary. You get paid directly for the service you're providing through your business. Also, these are specialists also. So self-employed, also specialists. So specialists, for example, dentists, doctors, etc. in that line. So you go to school, you earn a degree, and then you own a job. Okay? Now, this one is a little bit better than this one in the sense that you usually earn a bigger amount of money for the time you're putting in. But here, the money that comes into you, your compensation, is directly associated with your time. Here, your compensation is directly associated with your time. Okay, so the role you play in the business here is someone else build a business and they need you to run it, to run one of the parts of that business. So you're one of the employees. Now, how do you get compensated? Your compensation will be directly in proportion to the value you provide to that business. So if it's harder for you to be replaced, then you earn more money in that business. If it's easier for you to be replaced, then you earn less money. That is how come you can start earning 10, and then if you give more value, become a better asset to that company, then you can go up 15, 17, 20, etc. One same company can pay an employee $100 per hour, and that same company can pay another employee $8 per hour. It will just depend on the value you provide for that company. Okay? And how much money you help that company earn. So that's employee. Employee, you are a vital, or you're a part of that business. Okay? So self-employed, you either create a small business, which depends on you in the sense that you go there every day. You work just like another employee, just you earn a bigger amount of money. Or you went to school, you went to college, you got a degree, and now you're a specialist. So psychologist, dentist, doctor, etc. So also you make more money. But your compensation is also directly associated to time. So this side of the quadrant is you working for yourself. And if you're not there, the money's not there either. So your money, your income is directly associated with your time. All right, so this is in business. We have business owner. A big business owner is the person that creates a system which leverages all kinds of things. It can leverage people. It can leverage technology, etc. This person sets up a system that will work that will work to provide services or products which will give him the money. So his money, his income, is not directly associated with his time. He may put in a lot of time at the beginning, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, to build this system. Once the system is built and everything is in place, then he has these people put in place, for example, to bring him the money. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in another video. So this is the big business owner. So the big business owner is owner of this system, which also may include the specialist inside of it, and it will include the employees, or it could include, usually does include the employees. All right, so we have the big business owner. The big business owner's values is not like the employee value is security. I want to make sure the mindset of the employees, I want to make sure, I want to know how much I'm going to make every day. I know how much I'm going to make every week, and I want to have that secure. Okay, so that's the value of the employee. The value of the self-employed is I can do more than just working for somebody else, so I'm going to work for myself. And if something is going to be done well, I have to do it myself. That's usually the value of the self-employed. If something's going to be done well, I have to do it myself. The value of the big business owner is I don't have to be the smartest guy in the room, and I can use and I can leverage other people's knowledge, understanding, wisdom to set it up in a certain way that it all works for me. So big business owner doesn't think that if something's going to be done right, they have to do it themselves. They know that other people have abilities that he or she can leverage. So the big business owner's value is freedom. This person wants to have time freedom and money freedom. This person knows that there's only so much that you can do yourself. And there's only so much that you can do when you have a cap on your income, and when you just play a small role in somebody else's plan. So the big business owner wants to have time and wants to have money freedom. So he knows that to have more time and to have time, his income cannot depend on his time, and that to have money freedom, he needs to serve a lot, and there's only so much you can do by yourself. So he leverages systems. So the employee works for himself to get a paycheck. The self-employed works for himself and it helps other people to make money also. The big business owner works for a system, and then the system works for him or her. Now we have the investor. The investor is usually the big business owner, which has managed their money a certain way that we're going to go over in another video, that we weren't taught to manage money that way, okay? This business owner sets aside from the money that the system brings in to him, he sets aside a portion of that money, a percentage, which is going to be for investing. Okay? Usually the big business owner reinvests part of the income into improving the system, into growing the system, so that it has more of a capability of earning. Now, also they're going to use money to invest. Now, what is the investor? I'm going to have to erase this because it's really messy. I like it. It reminds me of Jim Rohn. Every time I saw him writing on his boards, it was really messy. I was like, I wonder if I could be that messy on a board, and I just saw that I can be. All right, so the investor. I also like a clear, clean board. All right, so we have employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. So let's talk about the investor. The investor takes their money or a percentage of their money and puts it into other people's system or systems. So this system is making money for this person. This person gives the investor an opportunity to put in some money into this system in return with the promise that that money is going to be multiplied. So this person has their money work for them. Okay? So, recapping. Employee works for himself, and his income is directly associated with his time. There's a cap on how much he can earn to a point, because if you improve your skills, then you can earn more money. But still, there's a cap to what you can earn. And there's only so much you can do when your money depends totally on you. Okay? Self-employed also works for himself, may provide a little bit of jobs for others, and not so much, the cap is not like the employee, but there's only so much. You're also limited. And also your time depends on your time. So you're also limited on the amount of money you can earn because there's only so much you can do. Business owner builds a system which will work for him. And I'm going to go into how that money's earned. The basics. Okay, so the business owner builds the system and the system works for him. And the investor takes that money and puts it into other people's systems so it can bring him money. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I'm sure I'm going to talk about this in other videos, in other ways. But in the next video, what I want to talk about is just the money basics on how money is earned. In this one, I wanted to clarify that we're all in business. It's either your business or someone else's business. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the other video. Thank you. Bye.